morning, Blessings Revolution. It's a beautiful morning here. My mission at Blessings Revolution is to encourage you, inspire you to live a more blessed life and to be a blessing to those around you, to speak words of blessing over those around you, to speak words of blessing over your work, over your customers, your clients, your associates, your coworkers, your family, your city, over everything that you're exposed to. And then also to act upon inspirations that you may have to perform acts of blessing, to bless others through your thoughts, through your words, and through your works. This morning, I would like to do a special blessings tribute to Judge Frank Caprio. Judge Frank Caprio was a great inspiration, amazing inspiration, really admired him tremendously. I saw the news that a few days ago, Judge Caprio passed away. Judge Frank Caprio was a real inspiration, not only to me, but to millions of people. Judge Caprio was known as the kindest judge in America. I think that very well is probably true. He was known for having compassion on people, for having compassion, but not only for having compassion and mercy and sentencing, sometimes giving people a break who were down on hard times, but much more than that, he was someone who inspired people, who encouraged people, who saw the potential people had, and really tried to motivate those people to step up and live a better life, to be a better version of themselves, and to be a more positive impact on the world around them. He encouraged people who were having hard times, but not only just having charity for them, which he did, but also trying to inspire them, encourage them, uplift them. And he did it all in a very kind and caring way. He was a guy who, as a judge, commanded respect. He had authority, he had power, he was in a position of power over others, yet he chose to operate with humility, to be merciful, to be compassionate, to be gentle, to be kind, to have humor and seriousness intertwined at the same time. I love the way he could be serious and help people understand the levity of a situation, but also do so in a light way, in a humorous way, in a kind way. Judge Caprio talked about his faith. He talked about his belief in Jesus, his belief in prayer. But not only did he talk about these things, so much more importantly, he lived them. He was an example of being kind to others, of loving others in the daily performance of his duties. He was a guy who I'm sure could have retired, 20, 30 years ago and just said, hey, it's all about me and just indulging myself in whatever I enjoy doing. But rather than that, he was still out there trying to make a difference for people, encourage people, uplift people, bring hope. To me, he was really a great inspiration. I admire him a lot. Online, I looked at a little bit into his history. I think that really makes his story even more inspiring. As a young boy, he worked as a shoe shiner, a dishwasher. He did humble jobs, but he pursued his education. In his early life, he became a teacher. He served in the National Guard. He eventually became a lawyer. He had a long life in law, in politics. He'd also contributed a lot to social causes, to work with the youth. He had a heart and mind for serving others and for trying to make the world a better place. In recent years, he had millions of viewers as he inspired others in the courtroom through the show Caught in Providence. Millions of viewers online, millions of viewers on YouTube. Millions of viewers inspired millions of people. There were countless people that he interacted with directly and directly spoke words of encouragement. He showed care and genuine interest and compassion for people of all ages, for the elderly, for people who were down and out, for people who were prosperous. He showed an interest in children. He was known for helping juveniles, But often in the courtroom, he would pay attention to the children, and he would have lessons for them, ask them questions, just take an interest in them, encouraging them to dream and to do something great with their lives. Not only great for themselves, but something great for society. So he reached and inspired millions of people through God in Providence, Rhode Island. I believe he was a great blessing to the city of Providence, Rhode Island. But not only that, he's now influenced people around the world. Even earlier this year, he had a new book come out, Compassion in the Courtroom. If you haven't heard of it, haven't read it, I would recommend getting a copy, reading it. You can't help but be inspired by a guy like Frank Caprio. At Blessings Revolution, my mission is to encourage people to receive the blessings available, to rise up to a higher potential we have, and beyond that, to be a blessing to those around us. I would say Judge Frank Caprio was a man who did just that at a high level. So he's certainly an inspiration to me, and I know he was to millions of people. Thank you, Judge Frank Caprio. Blessings this morning in honor of Judge Frank Caprio. May your legacy be blessed. May the legacy that you have poured years of energy and attention into be blessed. May the legacy of Caught in Providence continue to bless and inspire millions more. May the people who watch Caught in Providence be blessed. May all the people who remember Caught in Providence be blessed. May people who remember the work of Judge Frank Caprio be blessed. And not only may we feel a happy, warm feeling about how nice and kind and wonderful Judge Frank Caprio was, which he was, but beyond that, may we be blessed as we're inspired to go and do likewise. We're not all destined to be judges or to be on a TV show, to do the exact things that Judge Frank Caprio did. However, are we all able to bless others around us? Are we all able to be kind, to be compassionate? Are we all able to uplift others, to inspire others, to follow Judge Frank Caprio's example of not putting ourselves above others, but being gentle and kind? A blessing for the city of Providence, Rhode Island, which I know that Judge Caprio loved very much. He was very loyal to his city and to the people of Providence, Rhode Island. He spoke very fondly of it. Lived a life devoted to Providence, Rhode Island and the people of Providence, Rhode Island. So may the people of Providence, Rhode Island be blessed. May the city be blessed with the legacy of Judge Frank Caprio, that the people of the city may treat one another with kindness, with gentleness, with encouragement, with love, with care. May the compassion that Judge Caprio showed in the courtroom extend to the streets of Providence, Rhode Island, to the homes of Providence, Rhode Island, and then beyond Providence, through the state of Rhode Island, and through the nation of the United States, and to all nations of the world. Bless the legacy of Judge Frank Caprio. May those of you who remember him, who have heard of the work he did, who have heard his stories, who have read his book, Compassion in the Courtroom, who have seen the shows, Caught in Providence, continue to be blessed by his example and by his message. I believe he lived an example of not only having faith, but acting that faith out by not only saying he cared, but by showing that he did through the way that he treated others. Being a man of influence, being a man of authority and power, but yet not putting himself above others by treating people as valued equals, as important people, no matter their age, no matter their position, no matter their financial or social status, treating people as worthy people who matter. May we all be blessed to follow his example. I speak blessings over Judge Frank Caprio's family. It's always difficult parting with a loved one, a dear loved one who's been such an important part of our lives for all these years, and to no longer be able to see them and interact with them in this physical realm. So I speak blessings over Judge Frank Caprio's family, over his friends, over his loved ones, over his colleagues, over all of the people that knew him, that loved him. I speak blessings over them. And today I speak blessings over you. May you be inspired to be a blessing as well. Today, right now, as you're watching this video, I have a call to action. Don't try to be Judge Caprio. There's only one Judge Caprio, at least only one Judge Frank Caprio. He was a unique man. He was a unique individual, a unique man, a very special person. So none of us are called to be him. However, we can all live in his example of being compassionate, being kind, of caring about those around us, of all ages, of all backgrounds, of all positions and statuses in society. Just everyone's a person in need of love, in need of care and compassion. If we care for one another in that way, the world is a better place. And as we love others, we fulfill not only the greatest commandment, we also bring great blessing into our own lives when we bless others. Our own lives become more filled with joy, with love, with peace, with happiness, with purpose, with fulfillment. The one who refreshes others will be refreshed. The one who lifts others up will also be lifted up. The one who encourages others will also be encouraged. So I speak blessings over you. Thank you for watching this episode of Blessings Revolution. May you be blessed in watching this video. May you also be blessed as you're inspired to go about your day blessing the things that you see, the things that you think about, the things that you put your hand to. Bless those around you. Bless those you work with. May they be greatly blessed by your presence, by the blessings that you're speaking over them. And may you be greatly blessed as you bless those around you. That's my call to action. This morning, all the people around me, you may not hear my words at this moment, but may you be blessed. I see so many cars in front of me, beside me, behind me. All of these drivers, may you be blessed on your journey. May you be blessed as you travel safely on the road. And today, may you be blessed as you do something meaningful, as you interact with others and share kindness and compassion with them. May you be blessed as you speak blessings over your world. May you be blessed as you do a work to bless others in whatever thing it is that you do. Whether you're a teacher, whether you're a doctor, whether you're an officer of the law, whether you're a carpenter, construction worker, a mechanic, whatever you're doing, you have influence on others. May you be blessed as you do what you do with care, with consideration of others, in an effort to be a blessing to others. For my own self, may this day be blessed. May I be a blessing to you watching the video. May also be a blessing to all those I encounter today. May I have a word of encouragement. May they be blessed as I speak words of encouragement over them. May I be able to share a kind smile. May I be able to share a gentle response. May I be blessed with thoughts and words that uplift and inspire others. Thank you for watching this episode as I pay tribute to Judge Frank Caprio, a true inspiration and inspiration to many. a man who made a difference in the world, a man whose legacy lives on. May his blessing, may Judge Frank Caprio's legacy continue to be blessed, and may millions continue to be blessed through his work and through his message and example in the world. Thank you, Judge Frank Caprio. Thank you all for watching. Be blessed and be a blessing unto others in this world this day. Bless those around you. Bless everyone that you interact with this day. And may you be richly blessed. Thank you.